Hey everyone, check out the A-Wing I recently designed. Like most of my builds, it is a bit smaller as you can see, at least smaller than the official LEGO playset scale, but still I guess it almost fits minifigure scale at least. I mean in universe the A-Wing is about 7 meters long, so if you measure this thing in minifigure length, you kinda arrive at those dimensions. And yeah, going smaller means fewer pieces and less money to spend. But of course, if you want to get awesome display pieces, then you'd probably find them somewhere else. If you watch my videos and hear yourself saying, well, I could have built something like that, then perfect. Mission accomplished. But yeah, back to the point. Usually I'd say that overall detailing and looks in general tend to suffer when you go smaller, but I feel like this one doesn't suffer all too much. Though I have to say that it does look a bit chaotic in places, maybe. Sure, I had to substitute the actual rounded cockpit canopy piece with this assembly of bars and lightsaber hills because well, yeah, it wouldn't have fit otherwise, it would have been too big. But I still feel like it works just fine and doesn't look all too bad. I mean, just get some views in here. Uh, okay, for the engines, I also used lightsaber hills, which are connected to those round 2x2 bricks. And those round 2x2 bricks are attached to the fuselage of the A-Wing just by the round jumper plates, which connect into the Technic pinhole. Now the fins or stabilizers or little, I don't know, rudders here are just simple plate assemblies, some modified plates and tiles in the wedge or wing pieces, and they're attached to the lightsaber hilts that make up the engines. And otherwise you get a bit more detailing at the rear. I tried to keep it kind of smooth with fewer studs showing. I mean, I don't like completely smooth snot builds because, well, yeah, I still kind of want that Lego feel. So you get some studs towards the front at least. Oh, and yeah, the tip of the shield looking tile is supposed to represent the little split that the A-Wing has in its nose. The underside isn't too special. I did a lot of shaping by using those inverted slope plates and also those clip and bar plates, which also function as landing gear. I mean, you don't necessarily need them, but they are still nice to have. And they are pretty much in the center of gravity for this build, so it actually stays balanced on them. It just flips back into place if you tip the build over. Now regarding the cockpit's interior, it can be a bit finicky to get the pilot in, and if you don't want to deal with that, just remove parts of the build and it will be easier, of course. Like the front part disconnects fairly easily, so you can get him in and out, and that's fine. As for the color scheme, I went with light bluish gray as the base color because it's the most, I guess, diplomatic color in a sense that it doesn't blend in too much with other colors if you were to include it in a MOC. And I also like grey for Rebel vehicles more than white, because the LEGO white is just too clean for Rebel crafts. White ships look factory new, when they actually should instead look a bit more used, at least for the Rebels. And regarding the red, you can switch it with whatever color you like. Everything works. And what? I don't think there's anything more for that little A-Wing, so as always, if you have questions, suggestions or feedback, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to check out my other videos if you haven't yet. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye!